Welcome to this webinar. In this webinar, we're going to look at online teaching, tech tools integration for teachers. So we're going to consider how online teachers can leverage technology in teaching practice. So the objective of this webinar is that by the end of this webinar, you would learn what online teaching is, tools needed to start teaching online, career paths for teachers online, and how to begin your journey to online teaching. So these are what we expect you to learn at the end of this webinar. So what is online teaching? Teaching online simply means using internet to deliver lessons, whether to individuals or groups within your country or across the continent. So, as a teacher, just like you do in your normal physical or traditional classroom, you teach other learners, you teach learners in your class, you deliver lessons, you help them understand concepts. So it is with the online teaching space. You also deliver lessons to your learners online. But the interesting part of the online teaching is that it allows you an opportunity to access global audience. So you get to teach learners within your country, within your state, within your continent, and across the continents of the world, right? So online teaching can take different forms, but they are not limited to this these forms we're going to consider in this webinar. One, teaching on an online platform. Okay, so you can teach online through a platform. So what it simply means is that you can sign up as a teacher with other online platforms that are already public, and you gain access to students from their platform and you teach online. You can also help a family member learn online, right? So you could have family members in other locations and you aid them with certain learning or certain concepts. You teach them. That way you are teaching online. Okay, you can also tutor a friend's child virtually. So you could have a friend in a different location, probably your high school classmate's child, and all that. So you can teach these categories of people online. These are actually ways you can access learners to teach online. You can also support your own students after school through digital lessons. So after school periods, you can send home probably makeup test or a makeup assignment. You can send out assignments to your learners. You can send out any resources that you expect your learners to explore either during the weekend or just after school, right? So these are actually different forms online teachers can access or explore their online teaching journey. Okay, so you can also create content for online learning platforms. There are times when online learning platforms require the services of teachers to create curriculum for them, to create documents for them that are learning related or teaching related. Okay, and because they want those who are experts in that field, they tend to reach out to teachers. Okay, so these are actually ways teachers explore the online teaching pathway. So also for a skilled online teacher, writing how to guide can also be an online teaching journey for a teacher. Now, usually in the classroom, you're already used to documenting how a learner acts, how a learner tend to learn. Okay, so some certain companies, certain edutech blogs sometimes could require the presence or the services of a teacher who is a consultant, either as early years or an experienced math tutor, to explain to them how learning flows in those subject area. Okay, now we have looked at how teachers can different how teachers can explore online teaching opportunities using different by accessing different formats or opportunities. So let's look at who can teach online. Now every teacher and trainer can take up online jobs. All right. Now these include or not limited to classroom teachers, secondary teachers, early years teachers, independent educator, special needs teachers. All right. So these teachers can take up online teaching opportunities. So how can they start teaching online? Firstly, it's important that teachers know that the knowledge of digital skills, particularly for teaching and learning practices, is key to starting out in the online teaching space. While we understand that we have uh, different tools and softwares in the technology space, it's important that teachers understand the tools that they need for teaching and learning practices, right? So these tools can are in different formats. We have the design tools, we have the interactive tools, we have the presentation tools where you have present your lessons. We also have the AI tools. Now you might be wondering why AI. Right now, this is as technology evolves, it's important that we follow the trend. So incorporating artificial intelligence tools in our digital teaching and learning practices will help to make our work faster, make our work easier, right? So these tools are very, very important, and it's also nice you explore them. So why digital tools for teaching and learning? Why do you need to acquire these digital skills? So why digital skills for teaching and learning? Firstly, it empowers you to start teaching online with confidence. Now when you're trained or when you have a knowledge of a particular concept, there is this there's this feeling of confidence you exhibit. You tend to explain yourself better. You tend to let people know what you already know. Okay, so this is actually one way teachers tend to be very confident when they have acquired digital skill. They tend to be on top of their game when it comes to the teaching in when it comes to exploring teaching opportunities. Aside from apart from taking up online teaching jobs, when you go out to the traditional classroom and you find out that there are job openings, and it could be one of the highbrow school, you tend to show out what you know. Your digital skill is a top up, right, when it comes to the physical teaching and learning space. A good knowledge of digital skills for teaching and learning empowers you to build professional online teaching portfolio to qualify for global platforms. Now there are online teaching platforms that requires that this go through your uh digital teaching portfolio. Okay, now you cannot build one when you do not have when you are not digitally skilled. So it is important you acquire these skills so that you can build those portfolios, build teaching and learning resources. These resources help you to support your learners in the online teaching space. And also, this platform understands that, okay, this person knows what he or she is doing. So aside from setting up your Zoom, setting up your Google Meet, it's also important you know how to uh build resources, put up a portfolio that enables you to sell yourself to a global audience. Digital skills for teaching and learning also equips you with freelance opportunity. Now, because you are digitally skilled and equipped, you can take up freelance roles. Uh, Freelance opportunity come in form of edutech writing, where you tend to write documents, how to document that relates with teaching and learning practices on blogs or any document. And there are actually certain practices that are required, such as hyperlinks and different document setup. Okay, so it's also important you learn that some freelance opportunity come in form of curriculum development or curriculum design. So individuals, companies, organizations tend to look out for teachers to build curriculum content for their platforms, and good knowledge of digital tools and practices empowers you to do this. Okay, so there are also opportunities in form of edutech project management, whereby teachers are called upon to work with project managers or product managers as subject matter experts to go through an edutech content. Okay, so teachers tend to work with these experts. All right, now you cannot work with these experts when you do not have knowledge of how the digital space work, the tools needed for different things, and how to navigate these tools. So it is very important that as teachers, you up your game in the digital space. You up your teaching career. You level up your teaching career. It's very, very, very necessary, because the teaching opportunities or the teaching career is also evolving, and you need to evolve with it. Okay, it's also very, very important you learn these skills so that you grow alongside what is obtainable in the society. At Teacher Academy, teachers are equipped with digital skills for teaching and learning practices. So here are some of the amazing feedback from students from the academy. We have ID Love. The lessons have indeed changed my thoughts. All I need now is to explore. Here we have, honestly, these lessons so far have been impactful and engaging. I really love how the courses are structured, and I must say that I never regret taking up the training. And here we have, good morning, madam. Thanks so much for the eye opening lessons. I wish I knew all this earlier. I'm grateful for the opportunities, even for a token. Now I understand the price increase. So learn digital skills for teaching and learning practices. Here are things you are going to learn. Okay, it's a 4 weeks program, and you can join the next batch. The link to the next batch is in the description section of this video. You can also join the general community for free. There are lots of engaging learning and moments for everyone in the community. So take advantage of it, learn what you need to learn, build your confidence in the online teaching space, explore opportunities, understand that edutech is waiting for you as a teacher, and there are lots of roles available for you to take up. So join the training now. Thank you very much, and see you in the academy. Bye.